Hey guys, Megan here. Welcome to Allie's Books and Movies. Today I have my very first DVD haul. Well, I guess it's DVD / Blu-ray because there's a couple of Blu-rays in here. Now, I don't buy DVDs nearly as much as I used to because I have a pretty substantial collection already, which I might do a tour of, actually, at some point. But anyway, I don't usually get movies unless they are a gift or if unless they're on a really, really good deal, like HMV or something, sometimes. But it just so happened that I found a bunch of movies for really cheap all at once, sort of like within a couple days span. So I've decided to do a little haul with them. The first one that I have was $8 at HMV on Blu-ray, and it is When Harry Met Sally. This was directed by Rob Reiner and written by Nora Ephron, who is like my idol. She is one of my big heroes. This I already have a copy of, but I would like to give that copy to someone special, and I saw this was on Blu-ray, so I decided to replace it and sort of upgrade myself. And so I have the Blu-ray edition now, which I believe has more special features. Yeah, it does, actually. That's so cool. I can't wait to watch them now. But yeah, this is, if you have not watched it, this is absolutely classic rom-com. Like, you absolutely must watch this, like, now, right away. It is such a great examination of people and relationships, like specifically romantic relationships, obviously, but it's just a very critical look at them, just from all facets. And I think it's really fascinating because just when you think you're going to, that you're a woman, you're just going to agree with everything Meg Ryan says, you turn around and go, oh, some of the stuff that Billy Crystal is saying makes sense. So I would just watch it and study it and just enjoy the beauty and the wonder, which is When Harry Met Sally. The next The next movie I have is also on Blu-ray, and it is Rebecca, directed by Alfred Hitchcock. This is so amazing. I have a couple of Hitchcock films already, but I'm still missing a bunch, and I was missing this one too. And I splurged a bit and got this for $15 at HMV. But I had to have it because it's so, like, I can't wait. I'm gonna watch this, I think, rewatch this on Halloween, because it's not scary, but it's eerie. It's not one of, like, Hitchcock's, like, scary films like Psycho, but it's still, like, haunting and leaves you feeling like eerie. Yeah. So yeah, basically this woman, Joan Fontaine, lovely lady, just recently passed, marries a man, Laurence Olivier, who has been widowed, mysteriously widowed, and this crazy woman who I forget her name. Judith Anderson, I think is her name, and she is a crazy lady, and it's just like that, and they live in a big castle-like mansion, and it's so good. You have to watch it. It's so good. The next movie that I have was $5 from HMV, and it is The Magnificent Seven. Can't really see it, but it's got Yul Brynner, Eli Wallach, who also just recently passed. I loved Eli Wallach so much in Good and Bad and the Ugly. And Steve McQueen, which is so cool. It's just like, and James Colburn, like a ton of people are in here that, like, I don't know who they all are. And then when I watch the movie, I'll be like, oh, there's so-and-so. And it's going to be awesome. And it's a Western, kind of generic where those things are concerned. They're all the same, but I've never seen this, and it's in my book. I should show you my book sometime. It's a pink book consisting of all these, like, lists from AFI or lists of the Oscar winners, like, going all the way back to 1927 when they first began. And I've been doing them as checklists for years, since I was like 15 or 14. And so I know this is on at least one of them, at least a couple of them. And I have yet to watch it. So I got it. The next 4 movies were just the most, like, it's the most incredible find, I think, for myself this year. Like, going beyond books, actually. Like, I'll tell you the story. I'll tell you now. Okay, so Excess Cargo in our area was closing down. I don't know if the whole company is closing down, but the one in our area was closing down. And so we went, and yeah, they didn't have that much. I'm sort of weary about going into those kinds of things, but I went to their movie section, and I was so pleasantly surprised. The first one that I found was Paris When It Sizzles, starring Audrey Hepburn and William Holden. I saw this like many years ago and barely remember what it was, except remembering that I didn't like it too much. But now that I've reread the back, I'm like, why didn't I like this? It's about, well, William Holden is a screenwriter, and he has 3 days to finish a screenplay, and so he enlists the help of his secretary named Gabrielle to help him, and they sort of like enact the scenes, and by the end you're wondering, okay, are they going to get together, or is it just going to be only in his screenplay? So, and Audrey Hepburn's my favorite actress of all time. And so this was one of her movies, her few movies that I was missing. And so I have it now. And that was awesome. I'll tell you the prices of all 4 of these movies in just a minute. But the next one that I have is A Star is Born, starring Judy Garland and James Mason. This is a classic, and I believe it's about Judy Garland becoming a star. I don't know too much else about it. This is a remake from an earlier movie I know that came out in the 30s, I want to say. And so this is a remake, and I don't think it did as well. But it's still a classic, and I believe a few classic songs came out of it or something like that. And it's a deluxe edition, so there's so many extras, which is awesome. I think it says like nearly 4 hours of special features. I don't know that I'll watch all of them, but still, I love Judy Garland. I love hearing her story, even though it's so sad. I still love the woman. Think she's amazing. Wonderful talent. The next movie that I got was An American in Paris by not by Gene Kelly. Actually, I think he helped. It was directed by Vincent Minnelli, but he was probably a producer in something. Gene Kelly did that a lot, like The Singing in the Rain. He did that. But this stars Gene Kelly, Leslie Caron, and other people that I don't know. I also watched this a bunch of years ago and sort of liked it, but I don't think I gave it much of a shot because a lot of the times when I was watching these old movies, I wasn't writing things down about them. I wasn't really studying them critically because I was just in this world of old movies and falling in love with it. So I want to rewatch it because he's a painter. It's in Paris. There's dance numbers, like silent, like artistic dance numbers, and so I really wanted to rewatch it. And the last movie that I got, which was the biggest surprise, so excited, and you all probably have never heard of it, but it is called Volver, and it stars Penelope Cruz, and it's directed by Pedro Almodovar. This is amazing art house cinema. It's just one of the best movies that I've ever seen. I watched it in, I believe it was called Art Cinema, actually, that class, a couple of years ago, and it's just since become one of my favorite movies, and I can't believe that I found it, truly. Like, I don't know how much it runs on Amazon, but I got it, and it's amazing. It's about a woman, and her sister, her daughter, and her mother. Just like every female relationship that you can imagine is examined in this. It's just amazing. It's in Spanish. It's very romantic. It's just very feminine, and there's a lot of red involved. I don't know. I just think it's a beautiful film to look at and to enjoy. And now it's come down to it. These 4 films here, you want to guess how much I paid for them? Each? $3. $3. $3 a movie. That's why I got so many, because I was just like, what? Like, when is this going to happen again? When? I was so happy. I was thrilled. It came to $12. I'm so happy. So, those are the movies that I got. I'm really happy to have these. Okay, I took way too long for that. But anyway, I just wanted to show you my movies because I'm so excited about them. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Have you watched any of these movies? Let us discuss down below. If not, whatever. I'm just happy that you watched. Thank you. And I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.